Hi YouTube, welcome to Super Lorcana World. It turns out that every Monday now, I guess I'm doing the the comment review. I don't know how we slipped it on to Mondays, but alas, here we are today on a Monday doing the comments. Tomorrow we're gonna look at all the new cards that were announced. All the, not that many, but start talking about set three tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time, and the comments the real big comments this week came in the form of comments relating to the market of Lorcana. And it's super interesting. Like, my channel performs way better when I upload videos about the market. If I upload videos about anything else, including these comment videos, they don't get a lot of views. But as soon as I do a market watch or a video that talks about the market, views just kind of go up and they explode. I don't know what that's all about. It's pretty cool. Might be something I gotta run with. But a lot of these comments are people regarding the market, looking at the market, making observations based on the market. So a lot of these comments are tailored towards that today. And if you are interested in that, leave a comment and you might get in the video. Got Brian EP here. I have stores on my Facebook feed now advertising they're selling Lorcana MSRP. It's kind of funny. What a world I live in. This is a valid marketing strategy. It's amazing that we live in a world where you can sell things at MSRP and all of a sudden you're regarded as the best person on earth. It's pretty crazy. I speak from experience and I know a couple people that did the same. Anyone that sells product at MSRP, it goes immediately. Like, do not pass go and do not collect the $200. Just buy my stuff at MSRP. And it works. It's really cool. So you love to see it. That's a really cool thing. We have Sixth Face. Negativity is everywhere. Man, the number of Instagram bigots I have blocked in the comment community is staggering and sad. Now the community is all over the place, and I want to make a real video about this because there are people that are just toxic for the sake of being toxic. There are people that are, releasing a war on the resellers. There are competitive people that treat casuals like garbage. It's such a weird community. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh community, but magnified, and if you add a certain reseller vibe to it. It's super fascinating to me that such negativity exists in a community that many people regarded were going to be the happiest thing was going to be the happiest thing on earth. I remember before this game came out, everyone was happy. Everyone was excited and ecstatic and at peace, and people were making friendships, and like, it was a beautiful world. As soon as the stuff comes out, chaos. It's insane. The 180 that transpired is truly one for the history textbooks. I don't know that we'll get that, but it is fascinating to watch. As someone who's into like the social sciences, and I love just watching people. It's one of my hobbies, I guess, unofficially. It's fun to see. Kenny Turek 8181. A lot of people have been blocked from the Disney Lorcana TG on Facebook. That's the biggest group on Lorcana on Facebook right now, by the way. Mine got eclipsed by this group. That group is very pro-flipper. Admins will leave comments about market price, and posts that call that into question get removed. I am not one to speak for anyone else's Facebook group, so I'm not going to comment on that. What I will say is that you should click on my Facebook group and join it. The link is in the description. And it's being moderated heavily now to ensure there's no scamming and no people trying to sell on it because that's not allowed. But besides that, pretty inclusive community from what I see. People just trying to ask questions and learn, and, if there's some toxicity there, it gets looked at. And that's good. None of this nonsense. But again, I'm not going to say anything on it because I know the guy that made this Facebook group, and this all could be taken out of perspective. I have no idea. I have not been monitoring that seriously. Next, AJ Tame. It's hilarious watching the scalpers scramble to sell their stock as the market floods with read stocks. Yes, the scalpers are going crazy because the scalpers and the quick resellers were only in it for the quick flip, right? Now that the quick flip can't be done, you have two choices. You either have to invest it and wait, or you have to sell it, because this was how you're gonna make money, right? You were gonna buy 5 boxes of first chapter, flip them for $100 each, right? And then all of a sudden, that's a $500 week. That's like working a regular job, right? That's what some people did. That's how it works. People do that. For some people, this is their job, which is important to like keep in mind as we move forward, right? People do this in some cases just so they can make money, so they can pay their bills and feed their table or whatever, right? And to those people in the comments, they're going to say, well, those people should do something more honest with their life. I mean, yeah. We just unfortunately live in a world where it's all too common. There are so many dishonest careers that, at the very least, reselling is not criminal. It's just scummy, right? It's just like unfortunate for the person that couldn't get to the Walmart faster than the reseller could. Like it's definitely a FOMO thing, and it's depressing. By the end of the day, that's just how it goes. These resellers, should not have been relying on card games, in my opinion, to pay their bills like this in the form of scalping. Now, if they were doing it for extra cash, or they were doing it to try to pay for a vacation or something, or maybe they just wanted to buy a PS5. I don't know. I don't know why they would just buy the PS5. But, it's just how it is. It's just how it is. It sucks. It's for them, and then we move on from life, right? Steinbrecher, 003. As we keep seeing cards from set 3, I think a lot of cards from set 1 and 2 will crash in price, and others will just start to jump. Also, love the little nice comment on the 69 Beasts for sale. Yeah. Stein here is correct. Everything will crash unless it's got some hype behind it, in which case it will rise, or unless it sees some competitive play in set 2. Again, competitive play doesn't really start, as far as Ravensburger deems it, until set 3. So, it'll be a very interesting time when set 3 comes out, but yeah, for the most part, things will go down in price, unless something in set 3 comes along that breaks something in set 1 or set 2. Trav's Collectibles, new subscriber, love the video. As someone who wants to complete the sets and collect the enchanted, do you think it's a good time to buy them or hold them longer? Wait as long as you can. Because these enchanted cards are only going to go down. They're only going to go down. Until we get to that point way later in life where there are a truly collectible item that are impossible to find. And Disney collectors will want them just to, frame on the wall. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. For now, they're going to keep falling in price. So just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. It's fine. It's all good. Kuroganal Dragon? I don't know. Seems like a great way to introduce Kingdom Hearts. Sora and company go from location to location getting lore and upgrades. It would be awesome to see that come to Lorcana. I'm sure we'll get Kingdom Hearts eventually. Will be set 3. I have no idea. But, yeah. That makes sense. It's a good theory. We got Lorcana Control. I like this with Spellbook. We're getting more ways to win without using characters. Eventually, they may get a real control deck, which will make some people happy, like Lorcana Control, as the name indicates, but will make certain people that hate Control very upset. But Lorcana Control is right. We might get a deck at some point. Or, sorry. I'm looking into the future. I can see the future. We will get a deck that only plays like 8 characters, maybe less at some point. And it will be items, and it will be locations, and it will be stuff and things like that. Just wait. I'm looking into the future. I can see it. My weakness with looking into the future, I do have that ability. I just can't pinpoint a date. So you just gotta trust me. Just gotta trust. That's it. Kenny Diderich, again, local league stores getting killed. Sold Floodborne Trolls at 150 and D100 at 300. Almost killed the game of that store, which is why you should keep things at MSRP. Then your community doesn't get pissed off and the game doesn't get killed. Lastly, Dark Tonic. I'm starting to get worried about power creep from set to set. That being, I guess that being said is what I'm about to say. Has there been any new announcements on rule ban list? No, there have not been. But, it's really funny. I was talking about power creep in set 2 when we got things like the Beast and the Prince John and the Blue Fairy, all this stuff. And I'm looking like set 2 is going to be a little stronger than set 1 by a lot. It's unhealthy. People in my comments section told me I was wrong. But, you know how I know those people are wrong? Because more and more people are discovering it for themselves. The power creep problem in Lorcana is very real. And if it keeps up going in the same, I'd say, level as set 2 or set 1, if it goes like that to set 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, we're in trouble. It's going to be super powerful. We'll have, before you know it, we'll have games that end turn 5 consistently. Then you'll get games that end at turn 4 consistently. Then you'll get games that end at turn 3 consistently. That might be a bit of a stretch. But again, looking into the future, don't know when that's going to be, but I'm sure the power creep problem, if set 2 is an indication, is only going to get worse. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. You know, maybe this was just a one-off. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section about today's video, and I'll see you later. Bye!